Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make this amazing card. We're featuring it as a Father's Day card. So I made this one for my husband, but when you pull it up, it has a pop-up here. So let me show you from the side so you can see all the angles of this amazing card. Isn't that fun? So now you will need a special envelope, so stay tuned to the end and I'll give you the measurements for that envelope using the envelope punch board. Okay, so let me show you another one. So here's one that I used the terracotta tile, which is a brand new in color this year, and I used the designer paper, and it also has the gingham in that designer paper pack. And then I also used the butterfly gala, which we all love that stamp set, with the matching butterfly duet punch. So I colored the butterflies and put them on there. Here, let me show you this side here. Isn't it beautiful? Such a fun card. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna start with the base, and this is the Whisper White 12 by 12, and I cut that down to 8 by 12, and we're gonna score that together. Then you're gonna need a piece of basic black, and this is cut at 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Then a piece of smoky slate, which is cut at 6 by 6. And then I went ahead and did some prep work beforehand so we wouldn't have to waste so much time on the video, but you're gonna need 20 black squares, and these are all cut at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and you're gonna need 20 of them. Then I cut 20 of the silver foil sheets, and these are all cut at 1 5/8 by 1 5/8. You need 20 of them. And then 20 of the smoky slate, which is 1 1/2 by 1 1/2. Then you're also gonna need 2 pieces of the smoky slate cut at 7/8 by 3 1/4. And then you're gonna need the 1-inch circle punch and the 1 1/2-inch circle punch. All right, so let's grab our trimmer. Okay, so let me open up my arm here. We're gonna score this at 2, and this is along the 12-inch side across the top. So score at 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And we're going to cut in 2-inch wide strips, and you should have 4. Okay, so there's our 4 strips. All right, so then you're just going to fold your strips in an accordion style fold, just like that. And then take your bone folder and burnish those score lines really nicely. So I went ahead and did all the 3 pieces except for 1. So I'm going to show you how I did the 1 strip, but just know that you're going to do the exact same thing that we're going to do to this strip to all 3 or all 4 of the 2-inch strips, okay? All right, so remember you're going to need 20 squares, so I have 5 here. So we're going to go ahead and put these together. Okay, so now we're going to take our strip and we're going to start applying our squares. Okay, so now let me grab the other strips and we'll continue with the base of the card. So here are my other pieces that I did ahead of time. And now this piece that we just did, we're going to put some tear and tape along this blank piece on the back side. Okay, all right, so now we have all 4 pieces with our squares on them. Now we're going to grab the base, and I'm going to grab my Stampin' trimmer again. Okay, so we're going to use the smoky slate, and this is the 6 by 6 piece. And we're going to take a pencil, let me grab one here, and we're just going to make a line at 3 inches. So we're going to find the center part of this piece of 6 by 6. Then we're going to line this up at 3 and then draw another line here. So we're going to find the center of our 6 by 6 piece. And then we're going to take our tear and tape side and take the backing off of that. And then we're going to take our smoky slate piece. Now this is going to be considered the back side of our base of our card. So where we have the pencil line, we're going to take our flap here with the tear and tape, and making sure that this is going to be able to be folded over, we're going to tuck that in on the back side, lining this section up with that center line. Just like that. So this is going to be the front of the card, but this is going to be the back, okay? And then we're going to do the rest of the 3 the exact same way, just working around our pencil line. So now this is the back side of our card. So I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive. Now you can use your fast fuse, you can use liquid glue. I'm just going to use the snail just for the sake of the video to make it speed up a little bit. So I'm just going to cover the whole back piece of the smoky slate. Okay, we're going to take our basic black piece. Remember, this is cut at 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then you're going to layer this ever so carefully. And then this is going to be the base of your card, just like that. Okay, so now the panels here, or the strips, let's fan these out here so you can see what I'm doing. So you're going to fold them in like this on each corner. Okay. All right, so there's our base of our card. Now we're going to take those 2 strips of the smoky slate and we're going to put some adhesive. I'm using the snail again. I'm going to put this in the center of one piece. We're going to make a little cross or an X. Right about there looks good. Grab our punch. I have a handheld punch, and I think this might be the 1/8 handheld punch. I'm just going to go ahead and punch the center out. Okay. So I had to get my smaller size punch. I was having a hard time punching that hole out. We're going to grab our punches. We're going to grab our smoky slate. And this is the 1.5 inch circle punch. We're going to punch out 2 of those. And then the 1 inch circle will be for the basic black. I'm going to go ahead and layer the black onto the smoky slate. I'm going to punch our center circle of the layered here. This is going to be on the top. Hopefully I can center that. That looks pretty good. All right, let's grab some ribbon. We're going to use the 3/8 glittered organdy ribbon. Let me get my scissors. We're going to cut a piece of that off. All right, we're going to take the ends, bring them together, and then we're going to angle cut them because we're going to put that through that little punch out. You have to have a little point to do that. All right, so we're going to feed this through the circles. Just like that. And then we're going to grab our cross or our X here. I'm going to put that through the front of that. So this is pretty much giving it a decorative edge on the top here, just like that. So this is going to be the actual pulley for your card to pull it up. All right, and then we're going to put some adhesive along the back side to secure this ribbon down. And then we're going to put that other 1.5 inch circle punch over that. Okay, so we're going to put adhesive on this circle. This is the other 1.5. We're going to put that right over top of that previous circle from the front. So we're kind of lining those up, just like that. Okay, so that's going to be the top of your little fancy card here. So then we're going to put just a little bit of snail on each of the corners here on your X part. All right, now we're going to grab the card. This is the way the card's going to sit when it's closed. And you're going to take your X here and you're going to put the one of your panels underneath of the square here. But you're going to first want to center this like this. Before you secure it down, you want to make sure it's kind of centered somewhat. I'm going to put this one under here. All right, so then we're going to fold this up. And I'm going to put this right in the center here, at least try to. I don't want to put my head in the camera. That looks pretty good right there. So I'm going to secure that down with that snail. Just like that. Okay, so then when you pull it up, it's pulling the card here. So let me show you on the sides. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, I love this card. All right, so then let me show you the finished one here so you can decorate it. And I use the Geared Up Garage, because I'm all about the Father's Day. You know, the masculine cards right now are popular due to Father's Day. So I used the Geared Up Garage stamp set with the Garage Gears thinlits. So let me show you the finished one here. So now this one I used the silver foil sheet, but you can see all the decorative edges here. So I added some other greetings like cheers to you, and then of course, best dad, happy Father's Day, all geared up to celebrate, and then a gas can. And then, of course, the little elements with the key and the wrench. And then I also stamped, it's your day. It's sure to be a fun day. It's just such a fun card. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so then I also made an envelope. So let me show you that. This is what I used for the envelope. This is the envelope punch board. And I used the 6x8 size for the envelopes. So I cut my designer paper 11 by 11, and then the very first score line was 4 7/8. And then I just worked around that, how the envelope punch board works. So that's the size envelope that I use for the card. Don't you love it? So then here's this one again. So cute. And then here's the one with the butterfly gala. So beautiful with the terracotta tile. All right, so if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll have all the items listed below, and then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.